don't play yourself. Don't be stupid, decide that I'm the same. A new rover and they still ain't got the range. Can't even hang with, doing big things, but the fame ain't changed. Trying to maintain, but your chain can't blame. On a new plane, but your main can't tame this. Same dame, but the rock got bigger. Might buy the drop top, got more figures. Pull up in the lot, still block pop. The posse can spot. Come and go, but I still check. Now I ain't saying I'm the best, I'm just saying that you're not. I got it all, baby, give it everything you got. And arrogant, sitting in the booth, I ain't even gotta lie, cause you know that I'm the truth. Yeah. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever.
Say less, 'cause you already got me, baby. Say less, talking's only slowing us down. Do you believe in love at first sight? Should I walk on by again?
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Third and final of the games today, this Wild Card Sunday. It might be the best of the bunch. And off we go on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
They put Wilson in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
13X.
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
And And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, L.A.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
Gino now on 1st and 10. Going for it all. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. A tight end in motion now. Here's a first carry for their running back. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run with Walker. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Second down and 8.
Let's go.
Back to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Curve 19, here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. Third and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, New York. Joey Sly on now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Jets move out to a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 1 quarter in the books in round. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Gino. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is hot. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They send him right out of the slot. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Third and a yard.
Go! Cardinal. Take go.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man complete to Wilson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. They face second down and 7. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll throw out of the gun. That'll be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. They'll try and run it with Walker. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Keno gonna throw for it. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Let's go.
They'll try the right side with Hall. Open space inside the 10. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. And he will power his way into the end zone. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Jets are on top. It's 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Hey, here we go, hey. Strike.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The big fella, Quinn Williams, forcing his way in for the sack. On 2nd down, Smith. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He's going to air this out for Davis. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
1st and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. As he picked up the 3, brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready. 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. It's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Walker. Walker, 1st down and more. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the sideline and taken in by Wilson. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 50, He'll set up to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, sack. Go.
He'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Sly's kick is good. And the Jets will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, Gino. Now he'll run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Tuesday. Ready. 13 in.
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. They get 18 on that one. And the Chargers have the first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. One quarter remains here in this AF. Second and 11.
49, flip it off, 49. Come on,
Here's Gino. A hit, and he has lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That is brought in. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll try to run it with Hall. Good blocking, and he's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Smith now. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll try to run. And he'll get this forward to about the 33. It's first down, and it's Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll go again with Hall. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
A run here with Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings us 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Another run here with Hall. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. On the give, this is Allen. On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. You have to get right back to work for the divisional round. And that'll do it.